Strong women aren't simply born. We are forged through the challenges we go mentally and emotionally. We move forward with our head held high and a strength that cannot be denied. A woman who's been through the storm and survived. We are warriors. Our two warriors today are Simone Sharma, 16 years old only, and her super talented supportive mommy, Ekta Sharma, founder and CEO of Unifabs India and indiatutors.com. आप दोनों का बहुत बहुत स्वागत है.
Thank you, Rashi, for having us here.
To start with, Ekta, share with us your journey, the long journey you've had, and how you've reached to this milestone.
Rashi, I have been a management graduate from Symbiosis Institute of Management Studies, Pune. And from there, my journey started. I started my career from a very simple management graduate, coming from a defense background, where the father and mother have been a strong pillar of your life, where they just taught us the strength, be yourself. And, and I think that's what we carry throughout our life. We are 4 sisters born in a family where father and mother is like a strength. So they said, the world is here, go and achieve whatever you want to. We are there. That's where we started. So I started working in a different corporate sectors. 22 years I worked in a corporate sector, and my last job was CEO Uniform Stores. Staples is a part of global network. And 2018 December, I had given up my career because kids were growing, and I decided that I need to be around, and because otherwise corporate job was taking lots of travels. And I was not able to spend good quality time with my children along with that. 2018, December, Unifabs was born. And I always knew that I want to do something of my own, more passionate, which carries me. And Unifab reflects me as a person. So we started this, Unifabs is a chain of stores, which deals with, Unifabs, uniforms, for all the schools, colleges, and the corporates. We didn't want a business as such. But we wanted something which is related to so many other activities where we can contribute towards society. So Unifabs earns to contribute towards the society. So we ensure that we get attached to many activities, and that's where all other activities came along with it.
Absolutely delightful, Ekta. Ekta, please share with us some CSR activities supported by Unifabs.
So Unifabs ensure that we are very inclined towards empowering women. Most of I think 95% staff is women, come from different economic backgrounds. Since Unifabs is into manufacturing, so we have lots of space where we actually get the women from different sectors. We train them in the different areas of their interest, and then we placed them into our companies. I'm a strong pet parent, so I love animals, and we have been always taught to take care of the animals. So we want to do something. So we then I think Simone came into the picture. So we started this book wrapping service. In the Unifab, the parents come to pick up the uniforms. So we introduced this to them that we can wrap your school books as well, and all the wrapping money goes to feeding animals, street animals. This is what we are, strongly, proudly, we do it. And I think that is initiative started by Simone, and she is the one who leads that initiative. And then the third thing is we wanted to introduce, this internship program for the school children from a little young age, because you always see being a management graduate, I always got the internship done only after I finished my MBA or a part of an MBA. But the kids at a younger age do not get a space in corporate world. And now knowing that, entrepreneurship doesn't go with the age. It doesn't have to be an age factor related. So we started giving an internship to the kids from the 9th standard onwards, where the kids started actually coming and helping us in the customer services, in the product development, wherever they could during their summer holidays. So we became a company. We started giving internships to the children at the age of 9.
Over to you, Simone. Please share with us about Pillow Talks and a little bit more about books wrapping service that you are doing as a social initiative. Over to you.
Starting with the book wrapping service, I I had this idea one fine day, and I approached my mom, and she said that it's a great idea. So I have a few friends supporting me with this idea, and we basically aim at helping the school-going kids, cover their school books. So we thought, why not make it easier for not just the kids but also for the parents. It gets really stressful at one point for parents to actually invest some good amount of time to wrap books for their students, especially for the working parents. Yeah, so that was our let's just say main motive. But before that, we were always brought up with lots of pets around, and even in my mom's company we have like lots of stray dogs around, and we were always, every time we used to go down to like get something, we always got a few biscuit packets to feed the dogs. And so yeah, and all the earnings that we get from this cause is again given for feeding the stray animals and all that. And about my book, so so this was something, this was probably one of the best things that could ever happen to me, because I started my poetry page very small on Instagram, and I just shared stuff, and I don't really have too many poems, but I started really small, and I still have my page growing. And so there was this one Instagram page that one of the curators reached to me, and they asked me if I was interested in, getting a few of my poems published. And I said yes, and it was really exciting. I told my mom about it, and then I told my grandparents, and they were really happy. And so I have a few of my poems published in this book, and we got the writer's copy a few days ago only. It's from Writer's Pocket. And yeah, and then I have like a few of my poems published in that book. And I have like a small write-up before that about all of my achievements.
Coming to Ikta, tell us more about indiatutors.com.
It's born during pandemic, where the requirement came from the parents abroad, basically are non-NRI parents, those who are friends. So they approached, since they thought that I'm into education, uniform thing, so I may be related to education. So they came to me saying that, we are working from home now. Now the kids' homeworks and projects we are not able to do because the schooling is going on online. So they have a projects assignments to be done. And then it's like that the third requirement was, IGSE syllabus, book so-and-so, page number so-and-so, that exercise my child doesn't understand. So can you help? So it became very specific requirement. So that's where the Indian Tutors came. So India Tutor helps, it's a very, very thin line connected between NRI parents and Indian teachers. So we thought again, being, how I look at entrepreneurship is where how can add into toward the society. So I saw an opportunity there where it's going to help our Indian teachers who were getting a half pay or layoff, and the parents who are working but they don't have a time to take care of the children, needs what they could do earlier. So I try to capture that problem of parents, and then the Indian Tutors came into the picture. So India Tutors, what it does is it helps kids into their homeworks. A child has to complete the homework. So we have a pool of good teachers, good educators. So this India Tutors give, support to the teachers on an extra earnings, and to the parents for their, their time, and they're not able to give it to children. So India Tutors help parents as well as children, as well as the teachers. So these three sectors have been covered here. So specific problem, we don't do the courses. We don't say, okay, take a full year course with us like any other, online platform. We say, come, take the specific problem you have, come to us, write to us that, that particular question I don't understand, we will help you with that. The homework assignments, in fact, we have started using puppets, teaching kids with the puppets so that, kids are engaged. So this is the India Tutor is all about. Is connected with 5 countries, 200 plus children. and we are there. That's it.
That's quite innovative, and that's a brilliant new idea that you've introduced into the market, Ekta. Ekta, how was your journey from shifting from a job to becoming an entrepreneur? What were the challenges that you faced?
It wasn't easy either, because coming from a service background, I think I'm the first entrepreneur in the family who tried to dig into the ocean. But I know one thing, when you are in the middle of ocean, you have no choice of, you can't fail. So you have to start swimming. So when you swim, the hardest part comes there and you have to struggle and get through it. So my challenges were not, the first challenge is that I've never been an entrepreneur. So how to set up the whole thing. But I always been a very good professional. So I had a lots of clientele backup support. My managers had been a great, so they taught me a lot. But yes, being a woman as an entrepreneur, you have your own separate challenges, but I think you get through with this once you know that, this is what you need to do. And when you are passionate about your job or about your, entrepreneurship, and for me, Unifabs was never a struggle, because I know exactly what I want out of Unifabs. For me, I wanted to run a business, but I wanted to run a business for the society, where I could, add into society, not just take away. Unifabs earns from the society, but I give back to society. And that's the channel which I wanted to create, and I've created. And I'm pretty happy about it.
And that's absolutely brilliant, because this is a concept only somebody who's empath can do that, And this is wonderful, Ekta. Ekta, International Women's Day is just around the corner. And what is a special message you have for all the women out there for this special day?
So I don't know. I think I'm a very simple human. So I would say I have struggled my way out. So the best way I would convey is, don't be afraid to make any kind of, mistakes. See themselves as an opportunity. That's it. Whatever comes your way, take it. And because when you take it, that's the time, is the testing time for you. If you don't have a challenge, you'll never be able to try it. So try, don't be afraid.
So Simone, you're a young entrepreneur, a young empath. I would call you a social entrepreneur, a writer, student, struggling hard to get your grades, marks. What is your special message for all the women and the young ladies out there for International Women's Day? Over to you.
Life throws a lot of opportunities at you. And being a 10th grader myself, it didn't take me long enough to realize how important it is for you as a person to grow from everything you've been through, or the hardships of life. Because, I always had, because, life has ups and downs, and I always felt it's only good to have good stuff in your life, and, you shouldn't have hardships. But when I realized the importance of challenges and, days when you feel like you can't do anything, is when I figured out how important it is for you to grow back from everything you've been through. So yeah, you should always, you should, again, like what my mom said, you should always grow from your challenges and everything life throws at you, because it's important for you to grow as a person.
And enjoy as much as you can. You should never stop enjoying your life. You should just try everything available on the earth. And then because what is very important, to know the challenges.
Absolutely wonderful what Simone and Ekta both have told us. So to avail IndiaTutors.com's facility for your child's education, get in touch with Ekta. Her number is available on this video and on this post. When you unlearn what you have learned, you are bent upon creating more and creating different.